glad you made it, sir. The presidential compound is on the other side of the city. Keep your head down. The turnoids are crawling all over the place.
Alright. So, here we are. Let's see, is there any new weapons again? There is the Spitting Hydra. So I think the one thing that I'm not too used to is holding charges. Is I really like it's much easier to just shoot everything just by holding the button. But in this game, it's a little bit more special with the game mechanics. So I'm gonna try to get the whip upgraded here.
Tap triangle to cycle through the last 3 weapons you have equipped.
It also looks like the whip is not too strong against these bulky enemies. So I'll try my best to at least use it against the weaker ones. So again, I'm not too familiar with secrets in this game. Might not find a lot in comparison to the second one. We will see. And also by the looks of it, I'm assuming the V2 of the Storm, the N60 Storm, is the shots reflect. It seems like they're ricocheting across the walls, so that's what I'm assuming. I'm also honestly a bit lost. There's a lot of space to cover. I also see the titanium boat up there. But before that... Let's just quickly look back here and see if I can get to this titanium bolt. By the looks of it, most likely have to go through like a back entrance or something. Which I guess it's this. There we go, got a natural titanium bolt in the game, other than the arena. I think I got turned around after that animation, but that's fine. being a bit cautious here because I don't want to activate the Inferno armor too early. Because like I said, you lose your ability to use your guns.
Nice shooting, sir. A second wave of turnoids just landed. They're attacking the compound from the other side. We could sure use your help.
You got it.
Follow me to the dropship.
That looks like I instantly lost it, but that's alright. So I think a little drawback with the auto-aiming system in this game in particular is you notice that with the nitro launcher, or what's that called? Yeah, the nitro launcher. I think it was auto-targeting the smaller grunts rather than the bigger grunts in the back. But that's why, as long as you don't hold strafing or L2 or R2, that won't be an issue, but it's just something you have to get used to. Okay, so it looks like these are also battle missions. So that's interesting, so let's just try it out.
Sarge, you're just in time. We must defend the presidential palace. The Noids are dropping in reinforcements.
So I think this is also a multiplayer map. If I can remember, does this feel familiar? I think the good thing is that in single player, you don't actually have a core that the enemies can, let's say, take over and you lose instantly or something. So I guess I don't have to worry too much. And I know I'm keeping myself a little vulnerable. I'm just trying to get these crates before getting back into the fight.
I need backup! I need backup!
There's a good chance I might lose here. I don't see any more. There's one.
Area secured. Nice work, ladies. Let's move out.
Okay, that wasn't too bad. Yeah, I believe that was like our home base, and then technically the enemy base is a mirror version. You can go through the door. But anyway, let's continue.
Sarge, cover those rangers. If we lose the whole squad, it's all over. Incoming! They're everywhere!
So I believe this one is a defend your squad. I'm just gonna be pretty much spawn killing most of these enemies. And I'm just gonna preset everything now.
I don't want to die! I give up!
So I guess for now I'm just gonna concentrate on at least eliminating the enemies rather than trying to get the upgrades.
They're right on top of us!
I don't think there's friendly fire, so I think that's
Saved
okay.
our cans.
Kind of hoping maybe I can get those free bolts. But anyway, so I think with all these missions completed, I'm gonna have enough for the armor upgrade. So let's just jump into the third one.
Need to take out those enemy dropships. The sauces are just icing on the cake. Fire at will!
So I'm not really sure what's the lose conditions here other than me dying.
Let it happen, Sarge!
But like I said, as long as we spawn kill most of these enemies. Should be okay.
Covering fire!
Okay, so it looks like they can destroy my turret, which is not good if I'm not paying attention. There's a lot of enemies spawning.
This is the last wave, Sarge! Don't give those pus buckets an inch!
But at least I don't have to lose actual HP from that. Okay, I think this one is another
Protect
defend.
the repair crew! We need that turret back online!
Yeah, defend the repair crew. I don't think my weapons are strong enough to destroy the dropships. I will say though, my weapons are quite weak.
Keep them off our backs! We'll have this baby back up in no time!
So I guess it can be quite overwhelming playing this game if you haven't played the other ones. I think it really is for experienced players.
Covering fire! We've got to protect the repair crew!
But as long as you kind of know where everything is, so you pay attention to your surroundings, I think it's not too bad. This takes a lot of practice and experience. So if you do want to play this game one day, I strongly recommend
Keep it up! The repairs are almost
playing
finished.
the other game first, or at least the second one. Because the second one runs pretty similar to this one. So pay especially attention to your minimap.
Repairs are finished. Now we'll give those noids a taste of their own medicine.
Okay.
The noids have launched an all-out assault. We need those air defenses online yesterday.
Enemies appear red on the radar. Allies appear blue. Mission objectives appear green.
Those turrets can only target aircraft. You'll need to handle the ground troops yourself.
Again, I will say it's a really action-packed game series, especially since the second game.
The noids are throwing everything they got at us.
I think another thing is just don't be too impatient. As long as you know what you're doing, as I've said, it takes a lot of practice. These difficult objectives shouldn't be too bad.
Keep it up, Sarge. We just need one more turret to stop the noids cold.
And I think that's it. You can just trust that your squad will defend you.
Mission accomplished. We'll take it from here, Sarge.
Agent Clank? You're even more impressive in person than you are on the holovid. And I must say, I've never seen a chauffeur fight like you do, son. Who says you can't find good help these days, right, Clank? Sasha's told me a lot about you. Don't get any ideas, kid. She is way out of your league. Sasha filled me in on the Quark situation. I'm told the man thinks he's a monkey?
He has lost his memory, sir.
Well, then you'll simply have to find it for him. We need our star player back in the game ASAP. Is that understood?
Yes, sir.
My daughter tells me you're a man who's good with his hands, Ratchet.
Sir, I swear I never...
The city's laser shield went down during the attack. Now, we are defenseless without it. I sent out a repairman to fix it, but he disappeared. I need you to get that shield system back online.
Yes, sir. We're on it.
Okay, I guess off to the next bit. I will say that was kind of funny. I think it's now worth mentioning the innuendos in this game. I think it's kind of subtle in the other two, but this one feels like it's a bit more direct.
You'll need this refractor gadget to restore power to the city's defense grid. Those laser beams are red hot, so make sure you turn the refractor field on before you touch them. Good luck.
But alright, we got a gadget. I think we can get the whip back out.
The refractor will let you redirect laser beams. Just equip it and stand in the path of the laser. Hold L1 and use the left analog stick to aim the beam.
We're also gonna change that so it's there. It's also interesting you can enable some of those. I also forgot we have like different rings, though. It's alright, I don't think I really need to do that. So there we go. That's more simple puzzle solving. I kind of feel like it's possible to loosely aim the lasers.
Ratchet, the refractor can reflect beam attacks at enemies. Just hold L1 to aim the reflected beams.
So I think that is useful, but I personally don't need to do that. Rather just use the opportunity to defeat enemies with my weapons. Then we can get some upgrades much faster, hopefully. And we do have a lot of bolts available now, so hopefully we can use that to our advantage soon. So again, hopefully can get a lot done and I don't miss too many things. I am aware that I'm not planning to use the map too often because I think it kind of disrupts the flow of the game a little. So hopefully that's not too much of a bother for some. Because even though I am a completionist, I think it's okay to accept that there are some things I might miss. Especially during a semi-blind playthrough. There will be things that will be missed, and
Ratchet,
that's okay.
there should be a spider symbol somewhere in that room. Use the beam to lead the spider drone over the symbol, and then zap it with the laser.
That's a pretty cool mechanic. That's a lot of frame drops there, at least from my perspective. Because there's a lot of fire effects, especially from the whip. So it looks like the whip is going to upgrade soon, so that's great. My favorite is the maxed out version, or at least let's see what happens after we get to V2. I also don't remember how many versions, as I said, for each weapon. My current assumption is probably just 3. But again, we'll see once we get there.
Hey, look, it's Al. Got the shields up yet?
Silence! I am concentrating.
What the? That's a Quark vid comic.
Excuse me.
It is a historically accurate interactive graphic novel.
How can you use the city's defense network to play a video game?
Simple. I bypassed the security server with a 626 hex matrix adapter and reprogrammed the graphic subprocessor.
No, I mean, it's... Clank, you speak, nerd.
It appears you have a feedback loop in the induction coils of your DB3 signal processor.
Impossible! I ran a recursive checksum on the signal matrix. Hey, there is a feedback loop. I don't know what happened.
May we borrow this vid comic?
Treat it gently. It is a first edition.
Perhaps this will help restore Quark's memory.
Shield power restored.
So I guess we do find the vid comics throughout the game. I think there are some natural ones that you get as part of the story, and then there's extra ones, I think. But I guess that's it. I hope. And then we can replay these previous missions for additional bolts. But for now, we do have... Okay, never mind. We might as well get some of these, but just because I know in the previous playthrough, I bought the weapons before buying the armor upgrade, so let's go back to the Phoenix and get the armor upgrade and then the weapons to whatever we can afford. But that was a fun planet. Felt more engaging than the other games. So as you can see, it lists off how many titanium bolts I've collected. So for example, this one has 2 that I missed, but I'm pretty sure you might need additional gadgets to get it. But anyway,